Sometimes you wanna go
where everybody knows your name.
Christmasers, that's Christmaser University, and that's where you are. We're still Christmasing in real life, mostly just because we need to get our own house decorated, and we are struggling to do that because we've been very busy making a lot of content for you that looks real perfect and pretty. And Christmasing isn't. It's usually very chaotic, it's messy, there's a lot going on, but it's always worth it. We're going to put up our upside down tree, and we have been trying to do it all day, but we're just getting to it. And so this evening, Kyle's going to light the upside down tree. I wanted to do just a little hello before that because one, I'm so glad you're here. And two, it's just gonna take a minute. So we're gonna finish decorating her in the morning. Kyle's going to run the lights up, also run all of these extensions. It's a 3-way extension splitter. It's what it's kind of called. You will figure it out if you ever need one. I bought these lights, they're tree toppers. So for anyone who says she doesn't use a tree topper, no, she doesn't, but she uses a lot all at one time. I'm gonna light the whole tree with these tree toppers. One was fun, but two was so much more fun. Kyle connected them together for me and made them 3-dimensional stars, which I think we can all agree was well worth it. Earn it just to burn it. That's what I do. I earn it just to spend it on Christmas. So the tree's gonna come up. Oh, and also, if you're like, does Jeanna love Jesus because her tree's upside down? She does. And everybody who loves Jesus, it doesn't matter what color their tree is or what alignment their tree is, or if they can't have a Christmas tree, or if they're allergic, let it go. Has nothing to do with that. I'm glad we got that out of the way because the people on the internet are a little bit bonkers around the upside down tree, but I think we're all going to agree that ours is gorgeous. She's gonna sit up here, right? And all the lights are gonna come out, and then in the morning, I'm gonna decorate her for you. Were you gonna do it all by yourself?
Yes.
You were not. Everyone remembers when you tried to kill me hanging our Halloween clock. Okay, we're gonna lift the tree now. This is not graceful. We've never shown this on camera, but we're gonna lift it, and I'm going to try not to swear.
But I'm doing all the work, so you could just...
That's not true. It's a lot of work. Okay, let's do it. And Kyle did light it already, so it's actually a ways more, right?
Sure.
Kyle, it's gonna be heavy. Kylie, hop in.
Yes.
Okay. Dash, you're not helpful, go away.
Okay, I'll lift Kylie. You guys just steady the top.
Like literally, there's just no way.
You guys just need to steady. I'm doing the lifting.
Nobody feels that's true.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Had it. Okay, now the top doesn't fit on the bar, so we're gonna my hair is one with the Christmas tree. We're gonna unscrew it and we're gonna make it narrower. Where are we going?
I'm going the wrong direction.
Oh. Ah. I did that all by myself. Oh, I didn't. I did it. So upside down trees. This tree has a whole section right here that I got rid of. It's skinny. It's not for me. I want my tree to do. I really want this look. You've probably seen them on the internet. The upside down trees do this. That's not my favorite shape, but this is good. So I just took a section out. Kyle just told me the microphone wasn't on for that part, so I don't know what exactly you're going to hear, but then he said you can make a little joke at my expense, which clearly I was going to do. When he reminded me it's Christmasing in real life, and in real life, sometimes you forget to turn the mic on, and that's fine. So I don't know if you heard any of what I said before, but if you didn't, then it wasn't meant to be. I'm going to cover the base with this. I just made this. It was what It's okay, Kylie, it's real life. This is what's my phone. That's why I never leave the ringer on. It was just a piece of fabric from our upholstery on our chairs, and I just cut it and I made a little tree skirt. I do not have any navy in my tree this year because I omitted that color, but this is what I have, so I'm using it. And you probably won't see it anyway. We all know I'm gonna put so many ornaments on this thing, it won't even be identified as any sort of tree when I'm done anyway. Now, I'm gonna do something that is a little bit different. but I want my tree to feel like it's growing. I want it to feel like it's growing right out of the bar. Right now, Kyle put all the lights in, all the stars, but I'm also going to move those when he lit the tree. So, and that was time lapse, so you'll be able to see that. But you probably, just kidding, you already saw it. You're like, Jeanna, get with the program. I want the tree to look really organic, like it's growing out. I'm gonna add picks into this tree. So even though the tree looks like this, when it's done, just like any other tree I do, I'm gonna put, for those of you playing the drinking game at home, I'm going to put so much money worth of picks in the tree, you could buy a second home. Okay, so here's the garland. I'm gonna add just my base garland, and I'm gonna wrap it around, just create a little interesting shape. And already, it's a different looking tree. Just like that. Just like that. And I'm just gonna add it on the side as well. And then I'm gonna start building my tree. I connected the garland to the bottom of the tree because my garland is PVC and my tree is PVC. So I just did a little twist. It's not going anywhere, and now I can load it up with ornaments. And this is gonna get tucked and vignetted at the end. So I'm not gonna be consumed by the fact it's not perfect, even though in my soul I am. Okay, picks. I'm gonna go in with some Sullivan's picks. This is my favorite pick in the whole world. It has been discontinued. The year is 2023. Mark my words, by the year 2024, you're gonna be able to get this pick. Why? Because every single piece of content I make, all I do is talk about it. That's right. Just me and Taylor, I always get the last word. So does she, and I'm also gonna get you the picks. You stand by. One more year. I'm going to build a base, also a Sullivan's pick, and just start working on something that looks like it grew out of the forest. I think that's what it looks like when it's all said and done. What do you think? Do you see the difference? Are we close enough? I know we're a little far away. Can you see the difference? Talking to myself here. I'm adding, this is a Sullivan's pick from this season. Kylie cut it into 3 pieces for me because it's big. It's actually, maybe it's a spray, I don't know. But it'll be linked, but this way it's a little bit smaller. You get like 3 for 1, it's such a good deal. But I wanted this little bit of kiss with champagne. I think something fun right now is that this tree is getting a different look. It's a glow up. I went through all my ornaments. Kylie pulled all the champagne out of my old recipe. We omitted all of the rose. It's going in the dining room. We pulled all the copper that lived in my house 3 years ago, and I'm putting it back in the tree. Just because I pulled it out of a room 1 year doesn't mean I'm not gonna bring it back. So this year, this tree's gonna look totally different. Why did I do that? I have no real reason why. Maybe Christmasers, I did it for you, but I just was feeling like I wanted something a little bit different this season. And I am really copper makes me feel like I'm being hugged by Christmas. So I had to do it. Had to. Now this is my Sullivan's pick of the season from this year. Actually, I really love this one too. This little gold beauty, I have her in everything, and I'm gonna shove her into. I am gonna put ornaments in my tree, but first, the picks. And you're already like, Jeanna, you're starting at the bottom. Technically, I'm starting at the top because my tree is inverted. Did you get it? You got it? Did you guys get it? Christmasers? You got it? Top Gun. My trees inverted. My trees, this is the top. It's just the top turned upside down. So on this tree, I want it's the same way my lights were strung up and down. I want the eye to travel down and up, and then I want them to stay up. So I am gonna start here and I'm gonna work my way up. You're not gonna be able to get almost any of these ornaments because they're my ornaments. They're from my trees, they're from years gone past, just like you have ornaments that you love, that you've had for decades. I do too, and these are a lot of mine. So we will link what's available, we will not link what's left, but I'll just give you a little recipe look. This little cool net number, she's just gonna give lots of, oh my gosh, just everything is gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna be so distracted. This is a little copper kiss with a little bit of silver glitter champagne, and that's gonna tie in this. So you're just gonna see it come to life. This one is available. It's a little shatterproof mercury, champagne, adding this in. Beat it. So every single thing I've showed you so far has texture. This is just a tree filled with texture. Lots of it going on. It's like a big giant jewel box, really. This This is available. This is a brand new ornament. It is called a crackle finish. It comes in a multitude of colors. I have zero idea how many colors because this is the one I got. This is the champagne. Is she pretty or what? She is. She's gorgeous. And I love her. This is a little one of my treasures. This one's glass. I don't have toddlers. I can put glass down low, even though Dasher does like to jump up on here. All my ornaments are going in right now into the heart of the tree. I'm putting them straight into my garland branch. Nothing, no tops are showing. Everything is going to look like it's in full bloom. I told you pearls were gonna be on trend and I wasn't lying. Where can I get that, Jeanna? I don't know. When I buy things or find items that are not a source where everybody can get them, I told Kyle I should just buy an extra couple hundred of all of them. I give all of my ornaments nicknames. Always have, always will. And I call this a clown ball for no particular reason other than the fact that I call it that, and I have for so long. This one doesn't have a top on it, but guess what? That's okay. Boom. It's perfect. So it's art. You're building art. There's no true tutorial on how should you build your upside down tree. It's art. I have Christmaser right now, Christmaser Linda. She has a Christmas inn that nobody is allowed to stay at yet, but one day her husband will allow her to turn it into an actual inn and I will be her first guest. But Christmaser Linda has purchased an upside down tree and she turned it into a carousel. I don't know if it'll be done in time for me to throw it in this video. She actually made it a carousel. So use your imagination. You're creating art. Everything you do, it's your art. This is just a point to inspire. We chose her tree together, and she went and did her own thing at Linda's Inn, and I'm so proud of her. And I love Christmasing with her and you. There's nothing for me to attach that to. So every time somebody walks by and it falls, that's going to be Kyle's new job to put it back. In all his free time. He'll tend to my tree. So as I decorate this tree, I'm gonna continue to build out so it will it's gonna get wider this direction as I go, and I am gonna fill in the holes in between. Every ornament I put on is put on clockwise. I take the branch and I put the ornament on, everything. So when we take the ornament off, you just have to find the wire and give it a little like snap, and then the ornament almost falls off because it's just on there one time. So when you see me stick my hand up and all of a sudden the ornament's in the tree, watch it falls out. No, I just won't. It's because I put everything on the same way. So as soon as I can feel the branch, I don't always need two hands. One is plenty. This is a tree topper, which just cause the box says that, it's a suggestion. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna bend that part so I can get it in here. Before we started, Kyle and I had a lengthy discussion about saving me lights for the bottom, and we didn't do it, and then I started decorating and I started talking to you and I totally forgot about it. So this is just a little cheapy little strand of lights, and I'm just gonna lace it through because I think we need it. Now that we've added the stars though, that really did the trick. The back is just as important as the front. In this case, the back can be seen in the mirror, so it's the second front. Christmaser Marie sent me today a video that she's making progress on her Christmas tree. And she didn't just send me a picture of the Christmas tree, the beautiful Christmas tree she was making. It was all silvers and whites. Then she goes around to the back. Mind you, she's not done decorating this Christmas tree. She goes around to the back, and the back is the equal amount of decorations as the front. But she showed it to me. Tell me you're a Christmaser without telling me you're a Christmaser. What ends up happening with the stars is they become another ornament. I'm gonna load the top of the tree up with finials, those long, beautiful ornaments, when you are decorating a traditional Christmas tree, and they just sit funny. And then you often wonder, like, what am I supposed to do with these? They just hang off the tree. And we've already discussed ornament placement, and if you don't remember that, you should go back to my ornament placement video. That is a pro tip you're not gonna wanna miss, and I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm only gonna tell that one to you once. So I'm going to reposition the stars a little bit because I do want these. These are gonna drip off the branch. These are not dancers, these are drippers, and they are going to end up, they're going to end up serving as an ornament. Some will hang lower than others. When you are putting anything in your tree and it is above your head, oh, just close your eyes because the glitter is gonna fall off and it'll get in your eyes. So that's a pro tip. Close your eyes when your head is up. Pardon my turn. I'm going to start decorating the top. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just filling in. I'm really letting my ornaments, I'm gonna fill in the gaps, but I'm gonna let my ornaments rest out of the tree. So I'm going up, and when I go up, I am hanging from this direction, but when I go in, I am going into the heart of the tree. Did you see what I did? I just took one of the baby picks that Kylie cut and I just tucked it right there, and I made my own little glittered branch. Oh, it's so pretty. Handle with care. That means the whole back's gone. But look how well it filled that big gap. As I'm working up, I'm placing them all over, but right now, because the tree is this direction and I want to fill the holes going down, I am dripping a significant amount of the ornaments. Probably right now, I'd say 80% are being dripped this direction. I'm only going into the heart when I go up this direction. Kyle has adjusted my stars, 3 of them at least. Kyle, there's a whole tree of them though, you know that, right? He's adjusted 3 of them, the ones right here. See how much more beautiful they are, just hanging like ornaments, so pretty. And I am doing all of my best gymnastic acrobat bendy movements right now to get up into this tree. This part's not the easiest part, especially not around the bar. Kylie just told me you're running low on your Sullivan's picks. And so of course I was thinking she was talking about these because I actually have a lot of these, but she was talking about my favorite ones and I was like, we cannot run low on those. What I got's what I got. And we're back. Light's been fixed. We are moving around the tree, running out of media cards. Kyle, we should order more. Doing all the things. But she's filling up. Something that I was thinking about when we were working, when I just smile and pretend I'm not saying anything so we can time lapse it. I was thinking about oftentimes when I'm putting ornaments in, I don't even have my eyes open. My eyes are closed. I could be putting it in and looking in this direction. I'm just looking a totally different way because my senses have to be heightened. When your eyes are closed, you can feel things more. You have a better sense of direction. Don't do that when you're driving. But I do think it's true. As soon as I close my eyes and look away, I can instantly grasp what I'm really trying to do. There's no way I could get up into that tree, and neither can you. Whether you're working in a tree, whether you're working this direction, just if you're finding it hard to feel what you're supposed to do, just close your eyes. You can open them right when you're done. Last year I was decorating this tree on time lapse for Instagram. If you're not following along with us on Instagram, come hang out with me in the Christmas service. We have so much fun. I'm there daily, all day. Just all the hijinks of life. But somebody mentioned I always wear jeans when I decorate that are like tighter and kind of rolled up. And there's a reason for that. She said, your jeans make you look fat. Fatter, I think she said. I don't know, it wasn't very nice. And I don't think she meant to offend me, but there was a reason, especially when I'm working really quickly, that I wear jeans like that because I don't trip on them. And I was watching some video we did a few weeks ago of a different YouTube. It's gonna be like a front door decorating. And I was like death gripping my ladder. And I'm doing it now too, going up and down very cautiously because my shoes will get caught in my jeans and I will fall. Dress appropriately for the job you're doing. This is literally vanity that I'm in these nonsense jeans stepping up and down the ladders. I would just not normally wear these on the daily. So I just want you to know that you should be dressed appropriately. Waste. There's a very important lesson to be learned here. When you're buying glass for your tree and you may not be able to get the glass again, you need to buy 20% more than you need because you will break ornaments. So I would rather have-
I will.
No, everyone breaks ornaments, Kyle. You're not that special. Everyone breaks ornaments. You're gonna break them. We break them. It's a thing. Well, is this the first one we broke in the season?
Sure.
It is. 20% more. Just a thought for the glass. You don't want to run out of that. See? Death grip on the ladder. Holding on tight. Do not trip on. I want to move quickly, and I can't. Did you notice I was doing that? I feel like I'm elderly. I feel like I'm climbing my ladder like an elderly woman so that I don't look fatter in my normal decorating attire. I'm glancing up and I'm putting ornaments. You know, you have to think, you're probably wondering, why is she putting so many on top? I can see it when I'm climbing the stairs. And do you think I'm decorating this tree for everybody in the world? I'm decorating it for me. I'm just gonna look at it the most, and for you, honey, when you go upstairs. Glance over, when you see that top of the tree super full, I did it for you. And so that's why I'm decorating, like spending a little more time on the top. But when you're walking around it, look up. If you see holes, a guest will too. Every time when you're decorating, get yourself an elf. Kids, grandkids, friends, you help your friends decorate their trees, they'll help you decorate your trees. Every time you twist your body, every time you bend over, you're putting a lot of duress on your body. So if you're putting up lots of trees in your house, and I know that you are, just think about that. Every time you do this, it's just a lot on a body. It's a lot on mine, which is why I do this. It means load me up with ornaments. Looking down, it's like a glitter baptism under this tree. It's just falling down on my head, right?
That's right.
When I do this and flip my hair upside down, it's just it's a storm of glitter. It's a storm. Finials. These ones are shatterproof. These are from Bickerman. Aren't they so beautiful? I wanted to add these this year because I don't know why. I saw them and I'm like, ooh, do you feel it? They're so beautiful. I don't know, cupola? I never can pronounce anything. But these are going in here and I love the idea that there were these shatterproof. If you remember last season, we had the human-sized shatterproof finials. Those are amazing. I've got some special glass that's special to me. I've got some glass that I've had for decades in here. And, oh, these are also shatterproof. These are more Bickerman. This is a Bickerman tree too. And they make different tree shapes. There's the super V shape and then there's the ones with the larger wingspan. But these are all, I mean, stop it. Kyle, look at this. Look what we made. Kylie, look what we made.
Perfect.
Amazing. It's so good. When you hang your finials, you have to hang them, if you loaded your tree up with picks, you have to hang them on the actual tree, not the pick, because the pick will fall out unless you really, really secured your pick in. And if you're anything like me, you need to find a tree branch because I did not secure my picks in. They are just hanging out as loose as they can. I'm looking at placement as I hang these. I really don't want the finials to be the same length. I want the eye to travel up, down, and not like, oh, they're all the same level. So there's some method going on in this placement. Kylie has to go, but we're not leaving yet. We're almost done. So you stay another minute, but Kylie is not my daughter. If you're new here, that's what everybody would have said. I know. She is my #1 elf and we love her so much and she is part of our family. So Elf Kylie, like Elf Kyle and then Elf Kylie. It's a bit well, Kyle and Kylie. It's actually so convenient for me because somebody always comes running. Okay, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I love you. Just take a step back, make sure everything is in its place. Beautiful. And nothing, one was a little long, I took it off. It's your Christmas tree, you can do whatever you want. Christmasers, we love Christmasing with you. Thank you for Christmasing with us today.